Lesley Logan. I'm here at my Pilates studio in Los Angeles, and I'm back with Andrea made of Pilates, and we are talking about the baby chair or the armchair. And I don't have a playlist yet by the time you see this video, although if you are seeing this video a month from when it posted, then check, there's probably a playlist. But we got this baby chair, and I am really excited to share my favorite exercises on it. Not to mention, I should say that this is my favorite chair to sit in my office. And no, it's not my office, my studio, because I can put my laptop on here and I can work, and I'm so tall because you have the whole chair to like sit up against. So I highly recommend if you have one of these, that this becomes like your office chair, because you really, you can't sink in it. It doesn't really let you. You have to like sit tall. So I would say use it as an office chair. So I know that's not an exercise, it's my favorite things to do in this chair. Okay, a couple other things I love to do. I love to show people kind of how they are rolling down in their body. So you can kind of start in your chair. You can do this with your legs butterfly. I've even seen it with the legs apart. I kind of like it like this because then I can squeeze my heels together to help push my center in and get my seat connected. And you find your back and you twist, so you should feel your whole body twist to the right. And then when you roll down, you can tell how your body likes to kind of sink to one side or slump because you'll skip inches of the chair. And then you roll up and you have to get long and tall. So if you're doing your spine stretch forward, you don't understand why you keep shifting, this is really gonna be revealing for you. You can't take your hip with you, so then you get to find your twist, and then you get to find your roll down. And then you can roll yourself up. And I just really love it for showing people how even they are from one side to the next, or they aren't, right? And I also love it as a way to kind of like warm up. Sometimes I start my clients on the baby chair before a session just to ground them down, because there's something about sitting like this against this chair that feels really supportive. You can really root into your seat and get connected to your center. Okay, a couple other things I love to do that are not like majorly big exercises that people learn, but you know how on the short box, people don't do side to side correctly. They just sink from one side to the next, and you're like, no, up and over. Oh, keep your hip. It's like a bunch of things. Okay, so one of the things that I love to do is you take your hands in these handles, and you feel the springs push your shoulders on your back, and you feel your center grow tall up against the chair, so everything's here. Then you go, okay, don't lean forward, just go up and over. And so both sides of the body have to push into these handles. I can't do that, right? Because now I'm crunching. So I gotta push, come back to center, and then reach up and over, and then back to center. And reach up and over, and come back to center, stomach in, reach up and over, and come back to center. And I love to take them through that, and then make them go over to their short box and do their side to side, because all of a sudden they're taller and they're going up and over. I don't know why, it makes more sense, but there's a lot of feedback that the chair gives, right? Lastly, for you today, one of my favorite exercises on it, I have a lot, there's so many. I really also like chest expansion on here, and I love Swakati because I can do it on here, and it's a great hip exercise. But for the sake of time, I want to show you one more thing, because this is a really great stretch strength exercise. It's your rowing 4 from the reformer. You can do it with your legs like this. I've also been taught with the legs like this. For me, I like my legs to be like this because my femurs are long and they kind of get in the way. So I'm going to pull my center in, I'm going to reach my arms forward, and I'm going to dive in, and I'm going to pull my lower back into the chair and let the springs find my shoulders on my back. Then I'm going to come up, and the springs and I have to match our pace so that when I get here, I don't arch my back off the chair. And then I circle my arms down and around, and I grow tall. And then again, reach forward, pull the lower back back. Good, I can feel my right shoulders wanting to push off, but the spring gives me that feedback. I come up, and I don't crash land, and I'm taller than when I started, and I open my arms down. Why don't we do one more because it's so fun? And then reach into the handles, pull the stomach back, and then roll it all the way up, arms down. Okay, my friends, I hope you have a chance to play on a baby chair in a studio near you, or come visit me or Andrea at our studios, and we can play with you on those. There's so many great, wonderful things to do on this baby chair. It's just a really good feedback tool, and if anything, it's also a great desk chair. I'm Lesley Logan. Make sure you watch Andrea's video over on her channel, Andrea Maida Pilates, and stay tuned for our more collaborations every single week by subscribing to our videos below. Thank you.